What is good, YouTube? Today is March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Super short recap incoming. One trade, or actually we took a few stabs at this trade, but one trade, one loss, and a few break evens. So let's get into market. So coming in once again, just we're always showing bullish order flow. Before it was beers. Now we are showing bullish order flow. It is a new contract, so I mean that's irrelevant to today's trade session. But London low here, Asia. We swept out Asia. We swept out New York AM, New York PM. So coming in, I was overall bullish, and off the open, we had a 830 setup Judas swing that I didn't take. I wasn't every time. I'm not usually looking at the charts at 8:30 on the dot, but there was a 15-minute gap right here. There was a 15-minute gap, and I'm pretty sure there was an inversion somewhere, probably, right there. Yeah, so you could take a play like that, targeting a 1-to-1. Right, we have this nice inversion, and you're targeting, I don't know what you'd be targeting, a 1-to-1, potentially these highs first, this New York AM, and then probably if you want to let it run. But yeah, I didn't take this Judas. I'm not a 8:30 open type of guy. I usually like to let market settle first. I don't trade the first 15 minutes. But there was that play. And then overall market has been pretty trash, or price action has been pretty trash. So off that candle we created this 5-minute/15, and obviously we're bullish, so I want to see that 5-15 get manipulated into. At first we can obviously see that we're generating liquidity right here, right? LR, and so my first thought is once we're finished generating liquidity, right, we'll come back, tag into here, and then we're obviously looking for our inversion and our take to the upside. But what happened, so created LR, manipulated back into the 5-15, as we can see, yeah, and we failed to close below it, so we did respect it. That's the 15-minute gap. We come here, also respect the 5-minute gap. We did wick down into this 5. Did we? No, just barely grazed it. Yeah, but we respected this 5-15, and from there I'm just looking for a inversion to take to the upside. And there was actually 2 inversions. There was a 1-minute and a 3-minute. I got in off the 1-minute close, but there was also a 3-minute that closed literally like 30 seconds after. So I believe my first entry was off of this close. Once again, targeting the LR we just put in, we could run these highs. And I had my stop below, where was it? I believe I had my stop right here. So I just marked it up. These were the 2 stabs that I had took at this trade, at this long. Yeah, look at price action is just abysmal the past 2 days. I'm not really tripping. Took a stab here off this 1-minute inverse. It once again also happened to be a 3-minute inverse. Just no follow through. 25-point stop. I then tried a re-entry. After we tapped into the 15.5, and once again no follow through, so I got stopped out in about 4 minutes. Maybe I could have had my SL below this low. not really too sure. And then I tried another stab at it off of this inverse. Was floating like 500 in profit. Still targeting these highs that we put in, obviously. No follow through. Got to break even. I moved my break even a little bit above my entry, so I believe I got stopped out on this wick. Yeah, just overall no follow through. We're coming out of a 5, coming out of a 515. Inversing bullish gaps or inversing bearish gaps. Just expect to see a little bit of follow through in the market. We did just take another $800 loss, so I think that's back-to-back $800 losing days. How do we feel? We feel good. I'm not too mad at it. I just think it's bad price action. We are one trade away from failing these accounts, so we'll see how Wednesday plays out. Hopefully we don't fail these plays or these accounts. Hopefully price action gets a little bit better tomorrow. Can get a good trade off. But yeah, that's really it. I don't know. Like yesterday, I knew I shouldn't have traded. Today, I thought price action would be a little bit better. Yeah, we already took out our New York and our two New York AM PM draws. You just expect this to go higher. I don't know. I don't know. There's nothing there's nothing I can use to cope with, I guess. We have our next draw, New York PM. I wasn't even expecting New York PM, but at least take out these highs. Obviously, we're not looking for lower because, coming into open, we swept Asia, AM, PM. Overall, just bullish order flow. Strong displacement to the upside on this candle, strong displacement on this candle. I just think there's no follow through on these markets. So, once again, not too worried about how market is treating me. Went 5 for 5 last week or something. 0 for 2 to start this week. God is good, it doesn't change nothing. Motto works, trades don't. Shout out to God, why not us?